In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 altcoin gems. Pay close attention to these projects because I believe they are going to do very well, not just in the bull run, but in the short term as well. And the first project we're going to be looking at today is the XP network. Now, the reason why I picked this project is because I've covered this project in an earlier video and I was a bit unfair to it. One of the negatives I gave this project was bad tokenomics. I said there were just 13% in circulation, but I did a little bit more research on it and I dug a little bit deeper, and the problem was actually with coin market cap. So instead of a circulating supply of 13%, this project actually has a circulating supply of 55%, which is actually very good. So sorry for actually missing that. And yeah, the project has been doing quite well in the last 24 hours. And for those of you who didn't watch the last video, XP Network is actually a really good project. I love what they are doing. I actually gave it a lot of positives in that video, aside the tokenomics and the limited niche that it's operating in. But with this development, I really believe there's a lot of potential with this project. What it does is within the NFT niche, and that's something that if you're bullish on, if you believe is going to do well in the crypto space, if you believe NFTs are going to be, like the bomb in the crypto space, then this project is definitely one that you should pay close attention to. XP Network acts as a bridge between different blockchains for transferring NFTs from one blockchain to the other in a secure manner, and that's very important because cross-bridge hacks are a big issue in the crypto space. So any project that adds interoperability in addition to security, I think that's going to be a big deal. And one of the reasons why I really like this project is the team is very active. They are really busy integrating different blockchains and different networks onto their platform. Recently, they partnered with Scale, and the project is really good. And I'm going to move on to the next one real quick, but I just want to correct that mistake I made in my previous video and actually put more light into this project. I think the project is a really good one. It's a niche project and it has a lot of potential. Let's check the market cap, and it's quite undervalued in my opinion. It's sitting at a market cap of just $1.8 million. We're talking about, a product that will be useful in the NFT space that can easily be worth billions of dollars. NFTs are going for as much as $10 million and so on. So a project that can give utility to such valuable aspect of the crypto space, yeah, there's a lot of potential with this project. I mean, it has a market cap of just $1.8 million and I believe it can go much more higher than that with a 55% circulating supply, which is actually quite impressive. Right now, you can find it on PancakeSwap and MEX Global if you're interested in a more centralized route. But personally, I like to use PancakeSwap for projects like this. I also really like the project's Twitter activity. They are really active, constantly developing, constantly updating and putting out news for their followers. These are the kind of things I like to see in a project. They've got more partnerships. They're constantly integrating new networks. This project, sitting at this low market cap, highly undervalued. Guys, pay close attention to it. I believe it can go really big. So the next project we're going to be looking at is another one I've covered earlier on this channel, and that's Cleantech's CTI. I like this project and it's on quite a deep right now. I like it because it takes AI in the medical industry. So yeah, some people have raised an issue that there are going to be more regulations in the medical sector, and the crypto projects might not actually do well in that sector. However, you can look at this also as a great opportunity, because if the institutions find out that they actually need a project like this, and a project like this is actually useful for securing their data, making it immutable, not to be tampered with, making it more efficient using AI like CTI does, then it's just going to, you're just super early on a project like this and it's going to explode and make you a lot of money. So what CTI does is it uses artificial intelligence to study and analyze data in a region and quickly get researchers and doctors the information they need to save them time and money. So there's an incentive for institutions to adopt this project. So I really like Cleantech CTI. You can find it on KuCoin, which is a very good exchange, and it has excellent tokenomics as well. There's no fear of being rug pulled on a project like this. 65% in circulation, and I really like this project. On quite a dip right now, but it doesn't usually stay long within these regions. It usually pops back up above the 4 cent mark. So yeah, I think this is another project you should keep an eye out for, Cleantech CTI. I will admit that their Twitter isn't as active as the other projects I'm covering on this list today, but it's still a great project nonetheless. Something you should definitely put on your radar and, you know, maybe get some exposure and dollar cost average whenever there are major dips in it. So the third and final project on my list today is CheckDot, and the reason why I'm including it in my list today is because for what they are doing, for, you know, the potential that this project has is highly undervalued. Sitting at $1.8 million market cap, this project aims to bring more adoption to the crypto space. How? They are working in the insurance sector, which is a narrative that I haven't really covered much on my channel, but reading the white paper and seeing what this team is doing and what they can do, checking their activity on Twitter, checking their developments, checking their roadmap, I really think this project has a lot more potential. You know, with the price action recently, there have been people trying to take these projects for short-term gains, when in reality you're meant to be looking at a project like this because of what it can bring you in the future. The long-term potential of CheckDot is massive because they are operating in an industry that gives investors more assurance to come into the crypto space. Such a project that allows adoption, a project that makes people feel confident coming into the crypto space, is going to be a big deal, because the reason why CheckDot was created in the first place was to fight, you know, rug pulls and honeypots and bad projects like that. So they've analyzed several projects, over 4,477 projects, and insured up to $60,000. $60,000, we all know that's, you know, chicken change in the crypto space, and that should give you an idea of how early you are in a project like this. There's a lot of utility in this project. A decentralized platform for analyzing and vetting crypto projects, allowing people to understand whether or not the project is good, whether or not they should get into a project like that. I like the points that even though there are other ways to check if a project is, you know, bad or a rug pull, this project exists completely to make sure that projects are insured and that they are safe for people to invest in. So, protection against many types of risks, that's what CheckDot is all about. And this mission of theirs, I really believe, you know, is going to give a lot of confidence in the space. It's going to allow a lot of investors enter the crypto space. They also have earning potential up to 24% APY, which is actually quite attractive, and you can't find that kind of gain in institutional banking. So this project is actually very good and is also very active. If you check their Twitter activity, even on CoinMarketCap, you see they're putting a lot of updates out, and they're also integrating AI to quickly check and vet these projects to make sure that they are safe for people to invest in. So this is a project that you should pay close attention to, definitely one that should be on your radar. Maybe get some exposure to it and also DCA whenever there are major dips like this, because in the long term, guys, when you're investing in a project like this, pay attention to the long term. Pay attention to how high it can go. 10 to 100x for a project like this is entirely possible, and I really believe this is a project that can do well in the long term. Getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I would not be here if it weren't for you watching this video, if it weren't for you subscribing, liking and sharing. Thank you all so much for your love and support. If you are new here, I'm SSM. Like, share, comment down below on any other project or topic you'd like me to cover, and I hope to see you next time. Stay safe and take care.